Everyone can contribute to the changes of the system through their daily practices inside the framework of hard ethics. Most of all, by way of not giving our power, even energy in the form of money, into anything that is not always life-supporting. This also consists of paying taxes within the awareness that the money from the taxes is then used to destroy and degrade life. Be privy to your power, dear one. Be aware that fight exists most effective because soldiers did not choose God's law. At the same time, they use intimidation acknowledged to everyone, which is the worry of death. Crowds of human beings then, in reality, carry out these plans of theirs, and are so known as sellers of the sick device. Like Jesus said, let them cross because they don't recognize what they are doing. That's right. Within the subconscious that many people keep in this beast system that don't care about the lives of human beings, animals, plants, and Mother Earth. Realize, human, which you have a choice, and that you may say no to something that isn't always supportive of life. This size is the purgatory of salvation, where we remember universal laws through pain. For this reason, we are step by step closer to our unique divine nature, which is usually with us. She by no means left us. We left her with our unethical movements and negative stubbornness. Only by entire give up to our divine presence are we able to transit right into a state of life without pain. This occurs gradually, step by step, until we absolutely merge with it. It is then that we become whole. Then we are born again, and we, without a doubt, begin to stay within the state of awareness we name Christ consciousness. That is when the genuine vision is discovered to us, and we see paradise all around us. The finest original lake in everybody is precisely this disconnection of recognition of our divine nature and all of the capabilities we had before coming into this size of life. This disconnection changed into the result of our negative alternatives in dimensions in which we possessed much more energy of manifestation. Accept as true with yourself if you will interact with us. Trust your intuitive inside understanding, for we communicate through idea transmissions or telepathic impression. Our transmissions may sound like ringing tones, Morse code for your ears or head, or like your own thoughts. However, our counsel is ever divinely maintaining, positive and loving. We also talk through a language of light that could seem as pictograms within your thoughts, that you then interpret and specific to your own words and concepts. We also can region you within a transmission beam, so that you are beamed messages from our ships or minds in your typewriter, computer, or pen and paper. We are able to transmit our messages to you if you genuinely gift yourself with a pure heart and desire to function a transmitter of our message. We in our starships are invisible to you unless you improve your frequency to in shape the extent we are keeping. By way of raising or reducing our vibrations, we will appear to seem or disappear. You could most effectively see and hear upon the dimensional degree that fits your frequency. as you learn to operate and modulate your frequency to consist of more multidimensional bands. You will find out the many life forms that share the cosmos with you. You will also examine, as with, the materialize and dematerialize and create along with your mind whatever you want. We are not restricted by time, space, distance, or size. Be aware that beneath any intimidation is manipulation achieved with the purpose of paralyzing the judgment of the human beings, and consequently aiming at subjugation into the slave system. A slave system can only exist in condition that human beings uncritically obey in fear of losing their lives. On this fear, they then surrender their rights and freedom. All this under the pretext of false security offered through the system. Understand that the system wishes you consent for something. The energy is in as humans. We create the whole lot. This is created within the world. It is time for everyone to ask themselves whether the creations I create on a daily basis are supportive of life, or whether they have got a destructive effect on me and the environment. Taking personal obligation for living and performing in a hard ethic on an each day foundation will create a new, more lovely world full of love.